Ladies and gentlemen, UMG Orlando Grand Final. Optic Gaming going up against Stunner for the third time this event. And Optic Gaming are 1-0 up in extraordinary fashion. See Keemstar sat at the front row, giving a friendly little wave to the camera. That's right, Keem, I'm talking to you.
Yeah, now you know we're going to have Detroit on S&D, Ben. This is going to be a must-win for Stunner. I mean, after that first hard point, you know, Krim and Formal went absolutely massive. If Stunner's going to have any chance of, you know, winning this series, it's going to be, it's going to start here.
Now, what's really interesting is earlier on, the second time these two teams played in the Winners Bracket Final, I said, I'm really glad the search and destroy wasn't Detroit. In my mind, it's Optic's weakest search. So, for me, Stunner are going to go ahead and take this map.
Yeah, when Krim asked for the maps before, he kind of made a face when this one came up. He was okay with retreat hardpoint. He didn't really care for this one. He was like, this is kind of a rough one for us.
Yeah, this is going to be tough for Optic Gaming to try and pick up. We're going to kick things off on board with Nate Shot with a sniper rifle. Misses the first shot on Vexed. Formal, of course, has that bomb. Look at the aggression coming in from Formal, but already first blood comes in from TJ.
Yeah, and I like the aggression up here out of Formal. He's going to have one player in his sights, going to take him out. I love the play right here, just getting so aggressive behind the opposing team.
Needs to be careful because a bit of COD timing going on. Scump with a couple of players behind it, but actually, potential for a gunfight in their spawn. We'll see if Scump's actually going to push out here. Formal in support, but Lex gets the kill on Nate Shot, and if Formal isn't careful, he may get shut down here as well. 1 versus 3.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough position for Formal. I mean, they tried something very different off the start here. I think, you can see that they're not too confident in their Detroit S&D game. They went a little bit with a reckless play, trying to go all the way around. Formal able to pick up one, though, and the players from Stunner very far away from each other.
33 seconds left. And as you said, Perplexed and TJ with a little bit of a gap between them, that's for sure. Still looking at Formal's perspective, time is ticking. Formal's going to have to make a play. He manages to get the bomb down now. Can he win the gunfight against TJ? No! TJ Haley comes out on top, wins the gunfight, and is going to get that defuse. And Stunner are going to go 1-0 up.
Yeah, I know. I thought he was actually going to hear him on bomb. So we were both kind of silent, trying to figure out if he was going to peek around the corner and hear those sounds. But he did not. But as soon as he saw bomb go down, knew Formal was right there, able to pick up that kill, though. Although Formal was able to get a few shots off, I thought he might have been able to pull that one off.
If he'd have got that kill, you have to favor him to clutch up in that 1 versus 1. But now Stunner go on to the attacking side. It's going to be TJ, whose perspective we take for this round. And I like this, Stunner doing something a little different compared to what we saw last round.
Yeah, I like this aggressive push out of Stunner. They took that solo round in that first series, in the Winter Bracket Finals by playing aggressive, and I think that's the way they need to play on S&D. It hits them very fast as he's able to take out Crim6 right there.
Nice play coming in from TJ. Extends the streak to 3. Perplexed, of course, is 2-0 as well. TJ peeks out the window, player in front of him, picks up another kill. That's Scumpy now, left 1 versus 2. Scump was originally a 1 versus 3, but he has taken down Hugh, and he did actually just see a player there, and as you can see on your screens now, bomb has gone down over at that B site. Scumpy currently sitting at 2-1, has to try and go clutch. Puts a couple of shots down, doesn't actually connect, and now needs to be aggressive, Matt.
Yeah, I think he gave away his positioning right there as you see the players from Stunner moving around, just trying to hunt him down. They're able to find him pretty quickly, and Stunner, they are going to go up 2-0.
Nice plays coming in from Perplexed as he goes 3-0. Of course, TJ still 4-0. Fantastic shots from Perplexed, not missing at all with that ASM-1. Nature and Krim with a pretty slow start here on Detroit. Both currently sitting at 0-2. But as we go over to the third round, once again, Optic Gaming going to be on the attacking side. And I want to see Formal off the break.
Yeah, Formal right off the break. He's actually going to be the bomb carrier for Optic Gaming. Something a little bit different, not letting Nate carry the bomb. He's going to play a little bit more back in the base, with that sniper rifle. But one thing I wanted to say is, Krim had that monster game 1, right? And, we've seen Krim before, tries to just play so aggressive, ramp up the pace. He can't play that way in S&D against Stunner. Using it against him right now, as he's going to go 0-3 to start this one off.
Scumpy looks to get a pick, does so. That's his second kill this round, 2 versus 2. Scumpy and Nate Shot. Scumpy turns around, picks up his third. Scumpy for the ace. Wow, apparently Scumpy just taking his time. Reload! Scumpy gets the ace. I didn't want to give anything away, but Scumpy has to jump directly over the player from Stunner. Managed to turn around and pick up that kill, and that gives Optic in their first round in Search and Destroy.
Yeah, did not want to, spoil that. Maybe they went right by each other. But Hugh trying to go back in there, challenge Scump, not able to do it. Scump with the ace, trying to get that momentum back in the favor of OG. And right there, you can see in the Stunner booth, they look a little bit shocked by that one.
Just a little. Scumpy going big. 6-2 to start off this game, but Plex is 5-1, and TJ is 4-1 as well. So Stunner definitely keeping up the tempo in Detroit. Just destroys. So Plex goes for the pre-fire. He just got destroyed. Vex has the bomb in hand. He's going to have a player in the middle map. He falls, and now Q left all by himself. 1 versus 2. Puts a couple of shots down, and
yeah, he killed both of them that fast, Ben.
Are you
able
serious?
To clutch that. Yeah, no, he killed that first player, I think, before we were on board with him and able to take out that second one almost instantaneously. So if you see the final kill cam right there, just a phenomenal play out of Hugh with those nice headshots on Nade right there to be able to clutch that 2v1.
Nice plays coming out from Hugh there as that extends Stunner's lead in this Search and Destroy to 3 rounds to 1. And of course, rounds are going to be switched up to Gaming back onto the attacking side, and I feel we kind of have to watch Scumpy off the break when he's 7-3 with just 4 rounds gone. Yeah,
we definitely have to stay on with Scump, but if you can just highlight Crim so we can see what he's doing. Right now, 0-4 is going to play very passive. And Scump going to get in this first engagement. He's taken out. Formal goes down as well. Crim putting in shots, just not able to finish anybody. That was pretty crazy, Ben.
1 versus 4. Crim with so much work to do. Finally connects with his first kill. Great knowledge from Crim. Not going to find the second, but Crim tagged up multiple players there, and I think he had about 2 players there from Stunner. 1 shot, just unfortunate not to actually pick up any of those kills. But Stunner, and this is something that you need to give him props for. After completely getting destroyed in that first hard point, have come back in the Search and Destroy as composed as anything. And this is the first time for a lot of these guys, on main stage. First time for all of them in a grand final, especially in an event at this stage.
Yeah, I asked them before we started this match. I was like, what was your highest placings before this? Because I was just wondering off the top of my head. And they were saying top 12. So they've never experienced anything like this ever. So, to go down in that first series and lose all momentum and lose that 3-0, you can see that coming. But right here, showing that fight back in the grand finals.
Yeah, that's really good to see. Perplexed is going to pick up a kill. Makes it 2 versus 3. Has his teammate up. As Perplexed gets a second. Nicely played coming in from him. 2 versus 2 now. Him and Vex need to try and work something out. Perplexed currently sitting at 8-2. If you can find both Formal and Nade shot, that will give him the ace.
I think they should play this a little bit slower, Glenn. I know, they know they're going to try and rotate Optic, so they're going to try and wait this out. But I think if Stunner just tries to, outpatience Optic here, they're going to have a good chance of winning this. So you see Vex take out Formal right there. Going to be all up to Nade shot here in this 2v1, and I like the play that Stunner is making right here.
Everyone just kind of slowing down the tempo a little bit. Perplexed and Vex looking for a big round here. Because this will take it 5-1. Nade shot with a lot of work to do. Sees a player in the middle of the map. That is going to be Perplexed. And 23 seconds left. Time is ticking. He's going to peek. Needs to be careful. Player just is right. He isn't going to see him. He pushes into the left-hand side, and Nade shot falls. And Stunner go 5-1 up here in Search and Destroy.
I think Nade should have pushed that guy on the truck. If he was able to push that guy on the truck, he knew the other player probably had bomb getting it down over by B. If you're able to push that guy out at the truck, and I think you're going to have to win that one-on-one anyway. He's the first player you got to challenge.
Yeah, ultimately by going left first, he ended up being shot from both sides.
Right.
So Nade shot 1 of 5, Crim 1 and 6. So Crim still struggling a little bit in Search and Destroy. And actually, I want to see his perspective this round. See if he can try and turn things around. We saw him get a tad unlucky with a couple of shots in the offensive round prior to this one. We'll see if he can try and pick up his second kill of the game.
Yeah, sometimes when you're playing so fast and that hard point carries over to Search and Destroy, definitely working against Crim here in this one. 1 and 7, struggling a little bit against Stunner.
Scump and Formal left alive, but Perplexed with a fantastic game of Search and Destroy. 8-2. Got to give him a lot of props, especially considering he's kind of struggled a little bit in parts of the winners bracket final. Definitely playing better. Formal 1 versus 3. And they know exactly where he is as well. Hugh managed to shut down Scump, of course, in that last round. Formal, 1 shot. Formal goes down. And Stunner get a huge 6-1 victory here in Search and Destroy Detroit.
Yeah, Stunner's going to get some confidence back out of that one. But Now, every time I feel like Optic was on the offensive and they lost those rounds, it was Formal last one alive with Bomb by himself. It just kind of shows they weren't too prepared for that Detroit S&D, just trying to make anything happen that could work and just didn't find any right mixture of plays.
As we said at the very start, you know, Detroit definitely Optic's worst search and destroy. Didn't really expect them to do anything. And with the way Stunner have been playing at search all throughout this event, it was always going to go to them, in my honest opinion. But for now, we're going to go to a quick commercial break. When we return, Game 3 from the Grand Final.